My name is Dave Barossi, and I am with Plum Publishing, a division of Bayard. My wonderful co-host is Jennifer Miller, who services the great states of, go ahead, Jen.
Indiana, Illinois, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we also have Corinne Lattimore with us today.
Thank you. So we're celebrating my birthday. It's on National Coffee Day. I love coffee, so it's just a real treat for me. But we're also celebrating or getting ready to celebrate another birthday coming soon. So welcome, baby Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many days till Christmas? I don't know.
I don't know.
That was a trivia question I wanted to come up with today.
Oh, okay. We won't say it for my
And I don't know the answer.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with our first product of today.
Mhm.
Let's talk about our Thanksgiving bundle. Our wonderful Thanksgiving bundle service kit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be so much fun if you are doing service. Now, I always talk about service. I am one of those big service people. I love service. Now, I love this. Buy early, send them out so they return in time. So let's think for a moment. You're going to get 50 bags that Corinne is holding up, 50 bags, okay? In the bag, you could put, if you want, you could put a little prayer card to send home. You send it home with a child, okay? Or maybe you pass it out at Literate Mass and they bring it back on a certain date, okay? Once they return with the list. Now, in there, always include a list of non-perishable items, okay? Or if you want to do a theme one, like, okay, a theme for Thanksgiving. I want to only do vegetables. I only want to do fruits.
Or personal care items.
Personal care items, okay? So they bring them back in time. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 50 bags. You're going to get wonderful prayer cards. Okay. Now you got those prayer cards. Also, placemats. Okay. Now let me show you these placemats. And you're probably saying, Dave, placemats? Yes. When you give the food out to families, what a great idea. Roll up the placemat, put it in the bag. So the people that are receiving this could do something special with their young kid that day, that they could share it amongst them. Because I love them. Jen, could you just hold them up one more time? Flip to the back for a minute. Jen, could you flip to the back? There's an activity. There's an activity for the young kids to do. I know when I was young, people wouldn't believe this, and they still don't believe it. I might have a little ADD. I might. No one would ever believe it. But what a great moment. Because I see some people laughing out there. They're probably saying, Dave, we know you have a little ADD. That they could do the activity before they eat. There's a prayer on there. There's the litany of Thanksgiving.
Yes,
There's
I love
a
that.
hymn on there to sing. And it would be so much fun. Or maybe you want to have it at Mass. And on the way out of Mass, give everybody a placemat to say, here, when you're sitting down to meal today, please say this prayer. Remember your community. Remember what we have done, and let's give thanks that day.
And you know, what a nice addition to your Thanksgiving celebration this year, you know, for your own family. You know, we all go and get all the special, you know, nice little napkins and things like that. But maybe this year you substitute out with one of these.
Yeah.
And, you know, be able to talk about it together as a family. How nice would that be?
Yeah, I love these. There's so many ways to use these great creative resources. They're so simple. They're very affordable. As a parish, you can host a pie event. That's what our church does, is we have a pie event on a Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. So you could use the placemats at your parish pie event. Or you, like Dave said, roll it up and put them in your bag. So you can send, we're gonna give you 100 bags, 50 to send out so that the your folks can bring them back full. So send them out empty, bring them back full, and then you'll restuff them and then distribute them to those that are needy and use them with the extra goodies inside. The other pieces that go out with this are the litany and the bookmark. So if you don't have a parish event, give them to your families. Help your families outreach to their loved ones. Not, we all have families and not everyone's faith is on the same place. So this is a great way to outreach to your own family at your own dinner table at Thanksgivings. There's so many great ways to use these products. And what I heard on the news today, do you know what is October?
What?
Socktober. They called it Socktober. So you can collect socks. So there's all kinds
A
of things.
great idea. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great idea. Send the bags out, have people put socks in them, and for nursing homes, for disability centers that need socks. Oh, this is a great one. Now, my dad went through colon cancer many years ago, and I'll never forget, people gave him a pair of socks. So for cancer centers and all that.
Yes, that's such a nice.
Oh, that is such
gift,
great.
really.
Socktober, that is such a great idea, Jen.
So I just
Yes.
put in the chat a link we use back at the Welcome Back barbecue of all kinds of service ideas that you can use for collections. You put your lists together, hand them out to your folks, and do a service project together as a parish family. So that's great. So I want to give away a sample pack of these Thanksgiving items, just a sample pack.
Just a sample pack. So you're gonna get a sample pack for answering this question. Go ahead.
So
Corinne,
if
you want to answer you want to ask the question, Corinne?
I am.
Okay.
Fill in the last word of this hymn. All praise and thanks to God, the Father now be given, the Son and him who reigns with them in highest heaven, the one eternal God, whom earth and heaven adore, for thus it was, is now, and shall be
evermore. Oop.
All right, so Shirley and Carrie, we'll give you both a sample pack. And Dave, maybe I'll send you one too.
Really, Dave?
Do I get one too? Yay!
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right.
Okay, so that
go ahead.
You
have a lot of energy today.
We too. I don't know. It's probably for the coffee. So
we have a lot of road to cover. We better move on to the next item.
I know. But let me just say this. Sometimes I like to talk. You know me. So all the gifts today are coming from St. Louis. Okay, in Landomere. So you need to put into chat your address of where you want to send it. So Bob or Ginny will collect the winners' names with their address of where you want the prize sent to, and then come out of St. Louis, out of Corinne Landomere's office. And so thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, if you need anything, please call me or please call Jen. Please call your rep.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, and Millie, thank you, Millie. Christmas is 87 days away.
Yes, Millie, thank you.
Thank you, Millie. And hi, Carla.
Hi, Sister Rosalie, that's saying hello to us.
Well,
How are you? Okay, so let's move on to our next item, Bethlehem bundle. Did we tell you the price?
Carla had a great idea. She said about the clean black cotton socks are one of the best things to collect for these service projects for the homeless.
So does Sister have a question? She has her hand up. Is she saying hi or does she have a question? Sister Rose.
If you want to put it right in our chat, you could ask the question, or Ginny or Bob, could you reach out to Sister for us, please?
That would be great. Okay, let's move on to the
but then we got to tell them the price of that Thanksgiving bundle. The price of the Thanksgiving bundle, I'm going to lower the price anyways. It was a $63 value. Special for today is $49.95, and you're going to get a lot of stuff in there. You're going to get the 100 bags, 50 bags, and then you get 50 for free, so you can get 100 bags. You're going to get 50 placemats, 50 cards and all that. So everything $49.95, but you got to email Dave or Jen. Dave Barosi, 315-794-4928. dbarosi@flum.com. Jen, let's go to the Bethlehem bundle. Here we go.
Yes, this is this kind of goes along the same thought process, don't you think, Corinne?
Yeah.
It is. I love these bundles.
But I love this little
Oh,
tabletop.
I do too. I love that one.
So this would be perfect for when your parish is having, some type of event, before Advent and during Advent, that type of thing. Go ahead, Corinne, because do you have the,
I just,
the table mat?
mine just fell all over the floor.
Well, you're going to be very helpful there, Dave.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, everybody. This is the Bethlehem bundle. This wonderful Bethlehem bundle. You're gonna get the placemat, the Advent calendar. Oh, biggest hit. People love the Advent calendars. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our Advent calendar, we have a lot of different ones. So make sure you write down which one that you really want. We have hundreds of Advent calendars. We have them in English and in Spanish. So the Bethlehem bundle is the placemats, the Advent calendar, the book, the devotional, the prayer cards, and the little tabletop. Now, my tabletop's on my tree up there, isn't it? Yes, I think it's up there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's
that's
up there.
Great idea.
So you're going to get everything.
Mhm.
This is a wonderful value. It serves 50 families.
Mhm.
Now, all this stuff for 50 families, it would cost you at least $10 anywhere else. But for today, with the Roadshow with Jen and Dave, we're going to lower the price down to a bundle package of $99. It services 50 families.
Mhm.
We're going to go over it one more time with you. You're going to get the placemats. Jen, what's on the back of that placemat?
Oh, I love this.
I do. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, it's just really cute. It's just cute. But also there's some like math problems over here on the side. Really cute puzzles.
Mhm. The Advent calendar.
Now, I have to talk about this Advent calendar.
Go ahead.
It's blank on the back. It's 8.5 by 11. It fits a copier or a printer. So you can put your own newsletter, a message, service times for your Christmas season, Advent Christmas season, personalize it, and then you're giving away little daily devotions. I mean, these are so easy to do. It really helps people get in the word. And what I love to say about Creative is it's affordable and it's accessible. Everyone is so stressed out, but we all need God's word. We need God's hope. And so these are great ways to just get everybody started for the season.
I love the devotional book.
Yeah, the devotional book. So nice. You can
I
see
love
how
the
big it
devotional book. It is so awesome. We have a question in the question about, go ahead, questions.
So what if there is more than one child? Sister asked.
Okay, so if there's more than one child, all these pieces are also sold separately. So if you need to get extra placemats or extra booklets or whatever, you can get that.
So how many placemats are we going to get?
We get 50. This is 50 of everything in this kit.
So
the booklet is really for the family. So it's a shareable item. It's not a workbook where you work through it necessarily. Well, there are activities, but what I wanted to point out here is this QR code. So if you do have extra children, you can scan the QR code and then you get the downloadable activities that you can access online.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I could do that. Hang on a minute. Put it closer to the screen. Put it closer. Oh,
Oops,
Jen, you're
sorry.
moving it around, Jen. Okay. No, I didn't grab it. Hang on. Let me see if I can.
I'm going to share with you what you get.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me do that. Share my screen.
Oh, I got it. Oh, hey, Jen. Hey, everybody. Get your cell phones out.
Yes.
Get your cell phones out. Hold it up there. What do I get?
Oh, there. This is what you get.
Oh, wow. This is awesome.
So here's
Look
what you
at
get.
all of those.
Can you
Oh,
see my
nice.
screen? Do you see the
Yes.
screen? So this is what you get, is you get a link. So you can, families
Look
can
at
print
those.
these out. You can print them out
Nice.
as a DRE and share them with the kiddos. So you have the activities that are in the booklet, you can also print out. So there's extra activities here.
That is really nice.
That is a great thing. 50 of each. Great price, $99. $99.
So I like to call this opportunity to make Advent care packages. So the ways that you can use this is create a little Advent care package to hand out. You can hand it out at the school in the pickup line when the kids are driving through. You can hand it out after Mass. You can hand it out at a family event if you want to host a Advent kickoff event, or you could send maybe home the calendar and the booklet. And on the first, or would you have to send this home too? So send that out on the first week of Advent. Then you can send home a
It comes
placemat the second week of Advent. Then maybe hand out the bookmark the third week of Advent. So it's a great way to keep the theme going. And
Yes.
because we've done all of the artwork, we've made it a collection, it's coordinated, then your parishioners will know that, wow, this is the whole theme for the season. So this is a great way to help families celebrate.
That was an excellent idea.
I love it. I love it. $99. It's awesome. It is so great. So let's move to our conversation cards. Now,
Love
ladies and
these.
gentlemen, this is new, brand new. Okay, I love this idea. Love them. Now,
And this is how it comes. This
it
is how
comes in a
arrives.
nice 11 by 17 cardstock card. Okay, and you take it apart. Jen, could you take it apart? This is going to be a project, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Jen, take it apart.
Do you want me? You really do want me?
I do. I want you to take it apart. Yeah.
Here, I have one assembled.
Oh, but I want to see Jen take it apart as she's on the bus.
It's hard to drive and take it apart. My goodness, I drive safely.
Okay.
You have to use
Here we go.
scissors,
There you
Dave. You have
go.
to use
Oh, you
scissors.
got to use scissors. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. You
But
cheated
here's
already.
this.
Okay. So you take it apart. You take the cards.
Yes.
You make it into a little box
Mhm.
like Corinne has right
Yep.
there. And you can give them to all your students. Now, we have it on faith, family,
Family.
and love.
Here's Faith.
Okay. Faith, family, and love. So on one of the cards on family that Jen is holding up, Jen, just read me one of the cards, any one of the cards.
Let's see here. Share a story of a trip to see a distant relative.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
Talk about your family heritage.
Great. Now, Corinne, do you have love right there?
I do. I have love right here.
Could you read me one of the cards?
Discuss which is easier, saying I love you or showing your love through actions.
Oh,
Yeah, I like.
Is it
I like that question.
Is it easier to
Yes.
say I love Jesus or to show that love through your actions? How is your love for Jesus evident to others? So these are great discussion starters. And what I love, I've said this in other sessions, it's creative products are more than meet the eye. Look at this little card stock and it becomes this fun little discussion card pack. And kids, I had some kids in our Sunday school class and they didn't want to color sheets anymore, especially some of the boys. They were just like, I don't want to color anymore.
Boys.
It's perfect activity. It's a punch out and a cutting activity. You put it together and they love it because it's so small. Even like the older kids, they like small things. And this fits in your pocket. It fits in the car. You can take it to a restaurant with you and have little moments of discussion. So just to do one card, these are great.
First communion retreats. Right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
First communion retreats, first reconciliation retreats,
Mhm.
confirmation retreats about love, confirmation retreats about faith. These are wonderful. And Corinne, let's just talk about the price. Okay.
Mhm.
You're going to get one card. Okay. Each card is $2.19. Okay. It's a great activity. It's a great activity, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, we now also have a centerpiece one. Okay.
Mhm.
The centerpiece is right there where the Corinne's holding up.
Yes.
Now, if you, let's say you have a parish dinner, if you're back to having parish dinner, especially during the season of Lent, or you'd even have Thanksgiving, this is some table prayers and discussion starters. Okay. This is really an awesome thing. Awesome. The centerpieces are $1.19 each.
Yeah, that's really, really.
That's really reasonable, ladies and gentlemen. You're not
Yes.
going to find that across the board. Now,
So
could
this
you-
goes through the whole church year. This is something you can put out and
Yep.
leave on the table or
Yep.
have it at your, I don't know,
See, at the fish fries.
at the
Fish
fish fries.
Yes. And you know what? This year, because of the pandemic and everyone trying still to get out of all this is the time to start the conversations with family. We have all this technology with children, teenagers. I have 2 young adults myself. Technology has like overcome the world. So how nice would it be to just have a conversation and get them to start talking their feelings?
Mhm.
My boys would just die if they heard me say, talk about your feelings. But it's true, but I would love to say, here's the faith one. Describe a time when you received an unexpected gift or surprise. This is about faith. Share an early memory of celebrating Holy Communion. But this is like, so they're not going to feel, this is something that they can feel comfortable talking about. So,
You know what these are reminding me of right now? Remember when we were kids and we would sit and read the cereal box over and over and over again when you would have
Yes.
breakfast?
yes.
These are great little things to have on the table because you go back to them and it's a great way to reinforce. And kids don't mind repeating things. I mean, my son would watch the same movie like over and over and over for a whole week. So that's not a problem. It's part of the reinforcement process. And I think these are fun. The colors, the engagements, the topics, it
I love
creates
it.
curiosity and they can ask questions.
Right.
And we
What
even
about-
have we even have placemats, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
Mhm.
These
And
are
the placemats,
they come laminated. They come laminated, Dave.
laminated placemats.
Ooh, now that's, yes.
Yeah, the other placemats all come just paper. They're disposable.
Yeah,
But
right.
these come laminated. These in my hand are not, but they are shipped out laminated.
Wow, I love those. Those are new. Love those.
And how many placemats do you get, Corinne?
This is not a bundle. So you get 4 placemats with that code FMB 699, but they do come laminated.
They do come laminated, ladies and gentlemen. $6.99.
That's perfect. That's nice. Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have so many wonderful products to talk about. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the chat. Corinne, myself, Jen will answer the questions. Before I forget, and I know Sister Bernadette Collins is on here. Sister Bernadette is in charge of a wonderful cathedral in Ogdensburg, New York. Big, huge, gigantic cathedral. Sister, I got to tell you something. Your gospel weeklies will arrive on Friday morning. Just want to tell you that. On national TV. It's all over national TV. But Sister is such a wonderful DRE. She does such a great job in the Diocese of Ogdensburg. She's a sister of St. Joseph of Watertown, and I have some wonderful friends up there. They are the best, the best, the best, the best. But let's talk about the Flum Gospel Weeklies, ladies and gentlemen. Our Flum Gospel Weeklies faith formation program, especially for the season of Advent. We walk through Advent with the child. We start with the littlest ones with our Seeds program for preschool.
Yes.
Then we go from preschool to Promise for kindergarten and 1. We use Good News for grades 2 and 3. We use Venture for grades 4, 5, and 6. Visions for grades 7th, 8th, and 9th. We go along with the Sunday Gospel. So when Father is talking about Advent at liturgy, the students learn about Advent in their faith formation program. We go along with the Sunday Gospel. Every child receives the Flum Gospel Weeklies that I have in my hand right here. This is Visions. It's pull out, take home. You go, wait a minute. Do we have somebody
have a
coming
visitor.
in?
We have a visitor.
Oh my God! Oh, we have a visitor on our bus. Who's this?
Hopping on the bus here.
Oh my goodness! What? Wait a minute. We're just talking about the Gospel Weeklies, and this is a huge honor, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
What? This is huge. Biggest honor we have ever had in the company history of Bayard. We have the publisher,
Yes.
top of the line, number one, top of the line publisher for 23rd Publications.
Yes.
Well, I am just lucky and honored that your bus stopped by the bus stop. So I am happy to hop on the bus here and to just join this ride with you all today.
This is so awesome. How are you, Teresa?
I'm doing well. I don't want to interrupt you because I just hopped on here early. So go ahead and finish.
We're just talking about the Gospel Weeklies, and then we're going to talk about our wonderful 23rd Publications products. But ladies and gentlemen, now, so you're on my bus or are you on Jen's bus?
I'm on whatever bus there's a seat for me.
My bus.
So
You're on the party bus. Did you bring your coffee
share
for the National Coffee Day?
I can hop from bus to bus.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about our Flum Gospel Weeklies, Faith
Yes.
Formation Program. We go along with the Sunday Gospel. So when we're talking about Advent, the students learn about Advent. From the littlest ones, again, from seeds, promise, good news, venture, and visions. This is a great faith formation journey that the students can be on for your catechetical program. If you haven't started a catechetical program, you need to call your sales rep. Call me, Dave Barosi, 315-794-4928. Call Jen Miller at her 800 number. Say it, Jen.
855-295-9055, and we can route you to your sales rep.
We will help you start your faith formation journey.
Absolutely.
It is the best.
Yes.
Free resources online. Free
Mhm.
resources online. We have thousands of people on right now, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we want you to call us. Let us know how we can help you. We will help you with your faith formation program. You're having problems, we'll solve them. We're the experts. Not saying that I'm the expert, but and then pretty soon we're going to be talking to the number one expert of 23rd Publication.
Yes, we are.
The number one. Gospel Weeklies, Seeds, Promise, Good News, Venture, and Visions, activity books. We have music. We have videos. You name it, we have it with our Flum Gospel Weeklies. Jen, go ahead.
I was going to say, we also have a great family catechesis component to our Gospel Weeklies. So here we are talking about all of these wonderful Thanksgiving bundles and Advent bundles and things for Christmas that's going to include the family. So if you have your Gospel Weeklies, it's a great family catechesis component to pull it all in together.
Yes.
So let's talk about the 23rd books.
So awesome. That's awesome. Start Christmas in the season of Advent with our Flum Gospel Weeklies. Call us. We're going to help you.
Yes.
Let's talk about 23rd Publications. Now, many people didn't know that 23rd is part of Bayard. We have the publisher of 23rd Publications that just joined the bus. And this is a huge honor.
It is.
It is a huge
Thank
honor
you so much.
for Teresa to join us. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Let's tell the world about yourself. Tell millions of people across America. It's good, like Good Morning America. Tell everybody
Just get my coffee cup here in hand.
Yeah.
So I'm, like Dave said, I'm Therese Ratliff. I'm the publisher of the Books and Devotionals division at Bayard, which includes 23rd Publications, which is what I'll be talking about today, just a couple of Advent resources. But I've been with Bayard, the Bayard family, since about 2012. And Bayard is composed, as you all know, of FLOM, which is the PGW family, Creative Communications for the Parish, 23rd Publications, and then we have our great magazines and our other offerings. So we're a great big family, and we're so happy to be able to have a lot of different kinds of resources to serve all sorts of needs. And so I am really pleased to be able to be invited into this exciting bus ride here. And I'll just share with you a couple of items that we have for the upcoming Advent season.
I want to hear about this. Yes.
Yes.
23rd Publications publishes products for catechists, so catechetical resources that really support the work of the catechist. We publish resources for parish and pastoral leaders, and we also publish spirituality resources. So that kind of parish leader and Catholic in the pew person is really our target audience. And every season, both for Advent and for Lent, we publish 5 different devotional booklets to serve different segments of that population. And so the 2 that I want to talk about today are 2 of our best-selling authors. One of them is a little booklet called Waiting in Wondrous Expectation. It's by Sister Janet Scheffler, who is by far one of the best-selling Advent authors that 23rd has. She not only writes in spirituality, but she is a seasoned catechist. And so you kind of get the best of both worlds. She brings that kind of knowledge of really faith formation and the importance of passing on the beauty of our faith, as well as how to enrich ourselves as catechists. And as just regular Catholics, what do we need to kind of enrich our faith? So this booklet here is, it's wonderful. She talks about the theme of waiting, which is such a recurring theme in all of our lives, but she puts, in typical Janet style, a little bit of a different twist on this. So I want to read just a little piece from the introduction. She says here, what if instead of waiting for good enough things to happen to us, we could be the good thing that's waiting to happen to someone else? What if Advent living isn't about what we can expect from life, but what life can expect from us? And so she has such a profound way of putting a little twist on that idea of waiting. And so each of these days in this Advent booklet starts off with a reflection, so kind of a brief, bite-sized yet profound reflection, and then a little daily practice that adults can put into, very easy, just things to think about, a little something to do to remind yourself that this is Advent, and then a prayer for the day. These booklets from 23rd Publication are always dated. So along the top, you'll see this November 30th. It's the Tuesday of the first week of Advent. No guessing work. You know exactly where to go. You know where you are in the season. And the citations for the scripture readings are at the top as well. So you kind of know where you are in the season. You have that guide. And on the back of these booklets, there is a handy dandy liturgical calendar for Advent 2021. Oh. So you can just turn over. It's really wonderful because you can turn it over and just see, oh, what day is this? Oh, this is the first Sunday of Advent. Oh, look, it's the Feast of St. Andrew. Oh, it's a holy day. It's the Immaculate Conception. Oh, where am I? Oh, it's the 23rd. Oh, it's just an Advent weekday. Oh, there's a great, so it's, Advent is a season where we're so just overwhelmed with things to do and busyness, and having something really handy like this little calendar is just a great way to feel like I don't even have to keep myself on track. Something else is keeping me on track.
I love that book.
I love that.
Now, yeah. I think there's a special on that. Is there a special on that, Corinne? I think there's a special. Is that? Let me go to my product list right over here.
Yep, I have. So on the product list, we have all of the bulk pricing on there. So we have some great bulk pricing. And if you want to do a special, Dave, we could give them the next price down. So for instance, if they're buying 2 to $99, we could give them the 85-cent price.
For that book?
Can't be that.
Yeah.
No.
That'll be our special today.
That
is
is
great.
special. That is
So
so.
I do want to just, when everyone's looking at this, and disregard my notes, please. But you can follow along with the codes. The codes are in order of the pictures.
Of the
So
book, okay.
as the books that are being presented, it's in order. So we go from the top across and then to the second row down. So as you follow along with us, I just wanted you to know that those codes are right there.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, you have to call us. You have to call Dave Barossi, Jen Miller, or one of the sales reps. Our lines have been going crazy
Yes.
with reorders and people returning back to liturgy. And the 23rd lines have been going nuts. I heard that in the creative line. So you have to call us. So please call us, and we're going to help you with the pricing. I think there's one. Can we do one more book? Just one more.
Yes, but I also want to mention that the book that I just talked about right now, Sister Janet Scheffler's book, is also available in Spanish. And so
Nice.
we
That is
have
awesome. That
Yeah,
is so awesome. Ladies and
it's
gentlemen, in
really great.
Spanish too, English and in Spanish, please take advantage of this.
Yes, because a lot of parishes tell us that they want to order something, but they want the same thing for their English and their Spanish.
Exactly.
They want all their
Yes.
families and all their parishioners to be using the same material because then they can talk about it in their
Yes.
homily. So same exact booklet in Spanish.
Yep.
The other
Perfect.
one I want to mention here is our booklet for families. It's Together We Wait, Daily Reflections, Prayers, and Actions. It is by another beloved author from the Bayard and 23rd family, Connie Clark. Connie is probably a name that's familiar to Dave and Jen and Karen as well. She is one of our top authors for catechetical resources, but also resources for families, for teens, and for kids. So she can write to just about anybody. It's really, she's wonderful. These booklets also focus on the theme of waiting, but her suggestion for this year is really, in light of everything that we've been through these past months, look at what our lives look like right now and really determine what's important and how can we make those changes or choices to put something different into our family lives this year, and how can we do that in Advent. So the format of these booklets is very similar to the previous. There's a little reflection here to start off with that can be read by the parent or guardian, grandparent, or maybe one of the older kids. There's also a family prayer, so something that can be said together if the family is a family that has meals together. Maybe that's a good practice to put in place for Advent. If there's a family prayer time, that's going to be special for night times during Advent. And then a little action, and this is usually the kids' part. They just love this, a little activity that kind of reinforces that idea for Advent. And the same thing, there is that cheat sheet liturgical calendar on the back. So again, all of our 23rd booklets have this because life is crazy enough and we can all use a roadmap.
That is so awesome.
Isn't that the truth?
Now, I would love to meet Connie Clark. Is there a special day in October?
Yes,
that
there is,
I
Dave.
get to meet Connie Clark?
Yes,
to
there
face
is.
On
Yes,
the
there
Zoom
is.
computer? Am I able to do that?
We have a wonderful webinar coming up. Actually, it's ongoing. It's called Sharing the Faith Together. It is a webinar that talks about how catechetical reality and family reality these past 18, 19 months has really changed. And it's really forced us to look at how we pass on the faith, how we do religious education in a new way. And so Connie, being our family expert, is going to talk about those family connections. That's the name of her session. It's October 21st. It's at 2:00 in the afternoon. And Dave will be happy to send everyone on this call an invite to that webinar. Don't miss it. The
Yes.
first one was fabulous. This one is also going to be great.
Yes, we are
Well,
so excited. This is
before you-
awesome.
before
Ladies
you
and
go,
gentlemen,
Therese-
what a great honor to have the publisher of 23rd. This is
Yes.
thank
Ask
you for
Therese to
stepping
help me
on the
out.
bus.
I'm going to ask Teresa to help me out.
Go
How can I
ahead.
help?
Oh,
I am happy to help, Corinne.
All right. So we were going to talk about reading God's word, and
Yes.
you're the publisher of that as well. So
That's right.
if you're here, if you can describe this a little bit more in depth than I could.
and
Well,
before you even
I don't
begin,
know about that, Corinne, but
before you even say anything, can I
Yes.
just say, for the Diocese of Ogdensburg, pay close attention. Many, many, many parishes love this book, and you never know, there could be a great special. Go ahead, sorry.
That is great. So this is a great collection of all the scripture readings for the liturgical year. So this is year C coming up. It is it's a nice big print, so you can see it. And sometimes there's parish lighting. It's a little dark in the churches sometimes. You can hop right in there and just go to the dated the day, and the readings are all there. The first reading, the psalm, the second reading, the gospel. And it's a way that you can actually collect all those readings together without having to subscribe to a monthly missalette. So some people like those monthly missalettes because they have extra things in them, like prayers and reflections and saints of the day. This is strictly the scripture readings for those who want that kind of a resource. A lot of parishes keep it in their pew, at the end of the pew, for an easy reference. Some parishes buy them and offer them to their families. If you want to keep up with those readings and prepare for the readings at Mass before you actually come, take this book, give a quick look at the readings, and kind of be mulling on those on your way to church. So it's a great resource.
And we have a special price. We have a special price on that, correct? It's $16.95.
Yeah, that's if they're buying single copies. There's bulk pricing on this as well. So the more you buy, the more you save. So this is a great thing that you can share with your parishioners, have everyone buy in bulk together and then distribute it. We had some churches last year, because of COVID and hygiene practices, they started buying these for every family so they could have copies at home, because you just never know if you can come in the parish or if you have to stay home. So they're great for that. They're great for your parish workers, your DCEs, your catechists. Just school teachers, they can have that right there at their desktop and do readings. It's great for
Nursing
Lectio
home.
Divina. It supplements any of your devotional readings.
Right.
It's just it's a
Great for
must
day
have for all
chapels.
Catholics, really.
Yep,
And
day
it's a nice
chapels.
handy size. You can put that on your desk. I mean, it's so much easier to have that on your desk than the big lectionary, right?
Right.
So
Right, for
yeah,
sure.
it's a great size.
Convents, nursing homes, monasteries.
Day
People,
chapels.
they love it. I know that someone is going to be popping off one bus, and maybe she'll join us another time.
I would love
We
to
would
come to
love
this
to
bus
have
stop
you.
again. I do see my stop coming up though. So I'm gonna push the door
Oh,
and be able to get off
you
here.
gotta pull the plug up, but you gotta pull the
I'm gonna
cord.
pull the plug. I'm gonna get off the bus here. But
Thanks
I
for
would
joining
love
us.
to come
Thank
next
you,
time.
everybody. Thank
Nice
you.
to
Oh,
see you,
nice to have
everyone.
don't go away. Don't go away. We're just
Thank
gonna
you
take a
all.
picture. Bye, Teresa.
Bye.
Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you.
we're gonna
Bye.
let's
Thank
talk
you.
about. So let's talk about our wonderful Advent calendars. Our
Yes,
wonderful
the
Advent calendar
cards.
cards. These wonderful cards. You get the calendar, you get the teen calendar, kids calendar, adult calendar. This is a wonderful paper that's for your Advent calendars, okay? For kids, for adults. These are personal cards too. Now, Corinne is holding up personal cards. Now, these are cards that you could send out, and as you can open them, they're Advent calendar cards. What a great way to send them to your parishioners.
Those are so cute. Love those.
They are. They're awesome.
These are great to put in the mail. They're great to give as a little gift. If you need a little gift to give a student or a family, or just a thank you card for the season for volunteerism or whatever. It's just something a little extra than a card, because a card lasts the entire season.
Yes.
It gives them something to do the entire season. So it's something that if you share appreciation with someone, they remember you and the appreciation you shared all season long. I just love these. These are my favorite. And it gets you ahead of the game. If you can get your Christmas cards out Thanksgiving week, wow, you've got a big check mark for the season. So
Big one.
yeah.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, these wonderful Advent calendars for the littlest ones to the adults. This is awesome. You know, many people say, "Oh, Dave, the Middle Ages, they don't want an Advent calendar that looks like kiddish." We have the young teen
Yes.
calendar that Jen is holding up. Jen, I just love that one. You want to talk about that, Jen?
Well, I know I love the illustrations, and well, it's always nice to have a calendar that's specific for teens, because like you were saying, we have the one that's, you know, we're I think we all know about and have seen the younger ones, and then the traditional ones, you know, and then to have the teens have their very own, I really like that.
Mhm.
It's
And
really
are they
nice.
blank on the back?
Yes, they are blank on the back.
So ladies and gentlemen, put information on there.
Mhm.
Confession schedule, mass schedule, youth ministry schedule,
Or just
schedule
slip them all in
service
the
projects.
in the
You could
worship
put,
aid,
you know, pop them through the computer, pop them
Mhm.
through the printer. These are wonderful ideas for 21 cents each. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great deal. It really is. It is such a great deal. We're going to have so much fun with you, ladies and gentlemen, because we have to talk about a great, great product right now. It's our greeting cards and pop-up cards. Now,
My favorite greeting card.
I love this one because look at it, it goes with a book.
Yes.
It goes with the book.
Yes.
Send the card, send the book. It's awesome. It goes together. Now,
Oh,
okay,
nice.
greeting cards and pop-up cards. The greeting cards are right here. It goes along with this wonderful devotional.
Mhm.
What a great way.
So you can
Yes.
buy those in a pack of 10. They all come in a pack of 10 with 10
Yep.
envelopes. Or the code we have there right now is 52P. That's a 10 pack of assorted cards. So you get a few different images in here. And you have an assorted pack. So
Yes.
this is a great set of Christmas cards, and at $9.99, they're very affordable. And they're Christian message. So
It's awesome. And I love the little the devotionals that go along with them. They're
Mhm.
awesome.
In
These
this
Greek
book, there's
devotionals.
30 pages. There's 30 pages in this little booklet.
Great author, Henry Noman. Great author, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, our greeting cards are pop-up cards. How about we talk a little bit more about our pop-up cards? Jen, Corinne, do you have a pop-up card right there?
I do. I have this one right here. So this is, again, it's more than meets the eye. Look at this simple thing here. It's
Okay.
it's so simple looking,
Mhm.
but this is what it makes once you put it together. So every day you have something to open up and you get a little manger scene.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love, isn't that?
And every day is a little reading, and I forgot, what is the price on these things? They're $1.99. So they don't have the chocolate with them, but you get the sweet message of Jesus. Where can you find an advent calendar anymore that actually has a Christful message? Everybody wants to put secular Christmas and sweets. So this is something that has a Christian message, and it gives you a nice tabletop display throughout the season. So it's really fun. And you know what? Senior citizens and shut-ins and the folks that live in assisted living facilities, they love these things too. So they have limited space. And so this is something that they can have seasonal. It's disposable after the season, but it gives them something that they can look forward to every day. So it's great for all ages. Everybody loves these. I didn't open the windows on this one, but here's the other one that we have. So you see there, it's a nice large size format.
Cute.
So we have the advent calendar cards, and those are the small ones. And then we have these big advent calendars. And this is my absolute favorite because it's new this year. And again, look at how simple. It's just a little piece of paper, but more than meets the eye. These little punch outs, you can punch out all the little cut out pieces here that are pre-die cut. And then when you fold it together like an accordion, it makes a 3D scene. So what's really great about this is that the card has 2 per sheet. So
That
the
is so
child
cool.
can make one for themselves and one to give away. So
That is so cool. I
yeah,
love those.
Yes.
isn't that
Those are
adorable? I
nice.
love
That
it.
is so cool. I
And
love
then it has a little message on the back. And do you see the Savior in a manger? Do you see there's a gift for you and me? And it has a little more information there, but it's a great little Christmas card, and it's great to do with the kids, Christmas parties, class parties. Don't send another pencil. Those families have so many pencils.
I know. This is a wonderful 3D card. Ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more to talk about, but I want to go off the schedule for one moment. Can I go off the schedule for one moment, Corinne?
Yes, yes.
And I want to talk 1 minute. I just want to talk about our first reconciliation and first communion program. Our first reconciliation program, Together in Jesus program, this wonderful program helps the student grow in their faith by celebrating the first reconciliation. We will provide you the materials that are needed for first reconciliation. This wonderful walkthrough program comes along with our spiral book, A Teacher's Guide. This wonderful program will help the student know by being part of a community, how to know about going to confession, how to receive First Eucharist. What are the questions parents ask? We have the family component within our program. Free, ladies and gentlemen, that's a free family component within the program for first reconciliation and first Eucharist. It is so awesome. Also with our confirmation program, Gifted with the Spirit, junior high and senior high. We're just, one day, our road trip with Jen and Dave, we're strictly going to do sacraments. We're going to do a sacrament day, and it's all about our sacraments. We're going to talk more about our first reconciliation, our first Eucharist, and confirmation programs. We're going to walk you through that. Take a look at this. You want any samples? Let us know. Email me, Dave Barossi, email Jen. We'll send you samples. We have tons of samples. Send them. We can help you out. First reconciliation, first Eucharist, confirmation, Gifted with the Spirit. It walks them through how to receive the sacrament of confirmation. What are the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit? How to go on a service project? How to help your neighbor? What does it mean to choose a saint? How to go on retreat? This is wonderful. What our component: first reconciliation, first Eucharist, and confirmation.
I think we need to do a sacrament 101.
We're going to do a Sacrament 101 coming up. Let's go back to our program. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about more devotionals. These devotionals for everyone on your list. We already had our wonderful publisher from 23rd Publication, Trace Radcliffe, talk about our first 2 books. Let's continue by talking about our rest of the books.
Can I just jump in here?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're running out of time a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of flash through some of these books, if you don't mind. So I know Therese went through the first 2. These booklets are similar to what she has, and I'm gonna go through them in order as they are right there. So we have the Nowen booklet. So Nowen was a prolific theologian. We have a booklet from him every season, Advent and Lent. We also had some studies for the summer, or any time of year that you can do them. But this is a typical format. As Therese mentioned, there's a reading, there's a from scripture, there's a little reflection, and then there's a prayer for each day throughout Advent. So Nowen is a great writer and really just the adult devotional. Next one we have is the Season of Peace. This one's targeted specifically for seniors, addresses challenges and experiences seniors have. It's also in a larger print. I don't know that this is technically called large print, but it's larger print. So it's very senior friendly. Grab extras, buy extras for your families to share with their grandparents, or do some outreach in the nursing homes or assisted living homes in your area. Maybe give them to the chaplain, and the chaplain can use them in ministry. So this is a great senior resource ministry piece for the Advent season. Season's Greetings is a little different.
I love that one. It's my favorite one.
Yeah. So this one actually takes the different traditions that we have throughout Christmas and puts them in Christian context. So a visit from St. Nicholas, taking picture perfect moments. What is the tree topper? So it goes through different traditions of the season and gives you a little context, and then puts it in Christian perspective. How do we celebrate some of these traditions and activities we do and remember Jesus through the season? And Stephanie Hovland is a popular author with us, so she's written a few things for us over the years. Next one, we already looked at this a little bit, the Bethlehem. It's a devotional sold separately, but it was part of the collection we looked at earlier. Remember, we had that QR code that had those extra resources. So I'm not going to spend any more time on that, but that's for families. The Hearts Uplifted is a little prayer book. So it's a little bit smaller than our other
You can see the size difference.
And it gives you prayers. So this is great because especially we're all fatigued with COVID and everything right now. Sometimes we don't have the words to pray. So this gives us words to pray and just gives us that calm time and just remember how much God loved us to give us his son. Tim Weisman, another very popular author with us. Praying the Jesse Tree. I'm going to let you jump in on that one, Jen, because I know you love this.
I know you were going to say that, but I have had so much interest in this and I gave all my samples away.
Okay, well.
I don't have it to show. Go ahead. Oh.
So it's a typical devotional with the reading.
I love it.
But it talks about Jesus' family, the Jesus tree. So it's the genealogy of Jesus, and it's a great resource.
Love that.
Yeah.
So awesome.
And I've had so much interest in that booklet.
All right, and then I love this one too. Terry Haggerty, he is an editor here with the Bayard family. He wrote this book last year, Everlasting Light, and it's Advent, and it really gets into all of the Advent candles and the season of Advent and just the whole practice of lighting the candle. What is the Christ candle? So it's really about that wreath. It's that family time, that time together and circling together as a family, but circling around the wreath and just celebrating those traditions of lighting the candle. So it's a perfect segue to our next section. But before I hop to that, very quickly, you see all those codes there.
Yes.
This envelope here, you have the option to add an FE behind any of those devotional codes, and you can get a free envelope with the devotional. So for instance, FM4,
Nice.
if you put in FM4 FE, it's the free envelope edition. All of our devotionals fit in there. So if you were not spending time together, or you have a few extra booklets because not everyone grabbed one at Mass or during the distribution time, send them out to people. Send them in the free envelope or add one of those calendars to it that's blank on the back, print your message, fold it in half, put it in here with a devotional, and now you've got an Advent mailing. So you can create little Advent care packages with the free envelope. We provide those for you. So that's not just a special, that's every day. And the other thing I did want to mention, if you bought devotionals from us before, we've always had bulk pricing, which is great. We make it affordable for you. But this year, for the first time, it's mix and match. So if you want to buy 20 of this and 20 of that and 50 of this one, you can maximize the savings by adding extra books. So I encourage you to add extra books for the population you have, whether it's seniors, it's children, it's families. You know, you have all kinds of folks in your parish. So make sure everybody gets something that fits them. Okay, jumping into Advent mode. From this booklet, I love this little wreath.
This is so cute.
Show the paper. Look at how simple that piece of paper it is.
It comes like, look at this.
And
I love those.
Yes.
I love those. Those are so cool to do.
So what did I say yesterday? So they always say, kids, don't do this at home. Kids, do this at home. Try this at home.
Yes, I love that.
You can add a little flame each week to your candle, and it's a little sticker. And you see that there's a sticker in the booklet for each day. There's a little numbered thing. So it's like an Advent calendar. It gives you a little countdown ideas. Here's the countdown booklet that goes with it. So
that is so cute.
And you get these stickers.
Inside that, yes.
Countdown to Christmas. I love this one. This is a lot of fun.
I love it.
It's very engaging, interactive. Love
it. It is. Let's talk about our Advent sticker books.
Yes, I have one right here. You know I would.
I know. What do we do in Advent?
And look at the stickers inside.
These wonderful stickers are very colorful. These will help the students know about the season of Advent. This is so great. It goes along the season of Advent from day 1 to Christmas Day. That is such a great
Illustrations.
way to help the students celebrate Advent. Let's talk about our, what do I see in Advent cards? I love this one. This is fun. So everybody in the parish could do like an Advent retreat night. Okay.
Yes.
And everybody can receive one with stickers. They can go around the church and hear from different people. Like I think there's 12 stations. Put 12 people and they talk about that. Do a scavenger hunt within the parish. This is such a great deal, right, ladies and gentlemen. It's what do I see in Advent? What do I do in Advent sticker books? These wonderful sticker books will help you within your parish. If you need any catalog, please let us know. We have the catalog in our chat box right now that can be downloaded to your computer. We could help you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in our chat. We have Ginny and Bob standing by. Let's talk about those wonderful medals that Corinne is holding up right now. These medals, go ahead, Corinne.
Yeah, we call these our coins. And again, it's the Advent theme, the wreath theme this year. So those are great. You get the 4 candles, prepare ye the word of the Lord. So all of our coins always have some little holes in there. You can add them to keychains. You can make necklaces or bracelets, use them for crafting. They're like little pocket prayer coins. It reminds you to pray throughout the season. So like a little worry stone or just something tangible that you can have and pray through the season. But it's fun little collectible thing. Again, add it to your Advent care kit. It's very fun to have. Then we also have the magnets. It's a puzzle magnet.
I love those magnets.
Love those magnets. Yes.
So, this would be a fun thing. You can do it 2 ways. You can do the magnet as a single handout, and they always come with a message. So here's a children's message if you want to do for an event. It gives you an object lesson and a little activity to do. It's super simple and easy. It comes free with the magnets. I can't remember if they're sold in 25s. I think 25s.
So quick question. Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Go
So
ahead.
a quick question, in regards to these wreaths, do you think a kindergarten or preschooler could put these wreaths together?
I think a
Question in the
kindergartner definitely should be able to put those wreaths together.
Yeah.
But the way our products are designed with
Mhm.
this little booklet, it's a family thing you can do together. So if you have the older child, and we sell those sheets separately. So if you want one booklet and extra sheets for each child, but it's something you can do together as a family, especially for the little ones.
Okay.
But it's also a great thing, again, to do in school in the classroom setting. That's something that you can do for your Christmas Advent party. I just love having those little extras. But what I wanted to say about the puzzle magnet, you could take them apart and give them out week by week. And then it really encourages
what a great idea.
I
them to
think that
come
would be
back
a
and collect all the pieces. And then on Christmas, you get baby Jesus, Mother Mary and Joseph.
What a way to have your children of religious education make sure they come to class every to get their puzzle piece. Seriously, that's an excellent idea.
Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. And I just love how all of these little things coordinate this year around the wreath.
That is so awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple more items to talk about.
Yes.
Let's talk about our stocking stuffers. Our wonderful stocking stuffers start with our next holiday coming up is with our pumpkins. Our pumpkins, you could pop a lollipop on the back or maybe even a dollar bill. And when you give out your candy that on Halloween night, or maybe pop a penny in there or a dime or a quarter, and you can give them out to the wonderful students out there. We have stickers. We have these wonderful stickers that will help, have Father pass them out at the end of liturgies when he's standing outside, these wonderful stickers. That is so great, these wonderful stickers. How about these wonderful cards? My candy cane prayer with the candy cane on the back. You can pop the candy cane on the back. There's a little candy cane prayer. Welcome, Jesus, at your birth. God's sweetest gift of love to the earth. This is a wonderful little card. How lovely are the branches? These are wonderful little cards. You can pop the candy cane right on the back, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great idea. Great idea.
They come with a lollipop or a candy cane. So
Yep.
some of them come with a lollipop, some of them come with a candy cane. You have to assemble them yourself. and they do come in 12 packs. So,
Okay, yes,
but
and here's,
there's a little message on the back. And you know what? Before we started, Dave told me with those pumpkins, he keeps them for the drive-through. Isn't that an awesome idea?
I love them.
I know, hand it to the drive-through people. I think they are so underappreciated, and you know, they don't make a lot of money. So show them that you appreciate them. I especially love it when someone is working in that window all day long and they still have a smile left over for me. I'm just so excited for them.
Yes, yes,
So-
that is so great.
These stickers, oh, I wanted to remind you, they can work great with those Christmas cards. Use them as a sealer for the back of your envelope on the Christmas cards.
good idea.
On those devotional envelopes that we give away free. Put them on your shirt, wear them on your coat all season for Advent. There's so many ways to use these. Of course, kids love stickers, so no
Yes.
explanation needed there.
Here's
Well, we're
trivia
gonna jump
cards.
ahead a little bit and talk about our what do I wonder about Christmas? What do I wonder about Advent? These wonderful little tear-off cards could be given out to your students that they have different questions that they could answer. Maybe these are little trivia questions they could answer and help you with your
Here you go.
faith formation program. What do I wonder about Mass, Christmas, Advent? There are so many different ones. Take a look in our catalog, ladies and gentlemen, from Creative Communications, from Flum Publishing. We have
Mhm.
all in our catalogs. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in our chat box.
I have a
We have-
giveaway. I have a giveaway.
You have a giveaway. Okay,
Yes.
go
All
ahead.
right. So whoever answers this question right first gets 5 of these. From where did the 3 kings come?
Where did they
East.
come?
East.
East.
Okay, I'm gonna give Sherry and Shirley each a 5-pack. And that's a correct answer, but from the song, it's from the Orient. So East Orient.
From Orientar. Yes. That's
Okay.
awesome. Congratulations. They're gonna come from. So please put them in please put your address in the chat, and Bob Temmie and Jenny McAllister will stand by and get those addresses from you.
Look at
And
how
they'll be
cute
coming
the
out
little
from
holder is.
St. Louis,
I know.
Missouri.
The holder is cute. This is perfect for stocking stuffers, for class gifts. They're so affordable. You can use them for throughout Advent. There's 25 cards, just like Trivial Pursuit. They have categories, same categories every day. Or you can have an Advent party and use the trivia cards as a game. So it's challenging for children and adults the same. Buy them for your senior centers. This is something great they can do over a lunch or a meal or something like that. These are perfect.
Yes.
Now let's talk about Christmas is for children. Now, I love these. I love this. Now, with our glasses, take a look at them. Now, do you see what I see? Read this. While wearing these glasses, look at the Christmas lights, city lights, or any bright distant point or light to see the magical image of the holiday specks. So
This is so cool.
this is really awesome. This is awesome. So I have my flashlight here. Watch this. Ooh, wow. Okay. I don't advise you to do that.
Now Dave cannot see. But I'll tell you what, I see the star on the little camera on the laptop, and
I
I
do
see
too.
in the ceiling light.
Oh, hang on.
Yes.
Oh, I
So
do.
the classroom light, the student will be able to see.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah. So these are great for
these
Christmas
are really
carol-
cool.
If you go Christmas caroling, this is great for your Christmas caroling team to go out and enjoy these. It just adds a little extra fun. It makes you look like a cohesive team, and you can wear your
That's right.
wear your
How much-
glasses as you go out caroling in the
Friend?
neighborhoods.
Corinne, how much are these glasses, and do they come in a pack?
Let's see here, the glasses. They are $15.99 for a pack, and I'm sorry, I don't know the pack quantity off the top of my head.
That's okay. We could, while we keep going, I'll look that up.
Okay.
So let's talk about this will be a sign. These are wonderful books. Now, if you have a number 2 pencil, I know people might be laughing. a number 2 pencil. You use your number 2 pencil and the message appears. It is so neat. I love it. Look at, Corinne, are you using a pen?
I'm using a pencil. It's a what do you call the mechanical pencil?
Okay, this is so neat. These wonderful books from Creative Communications, this will be our sign, is a seek and find activity book. Search the pages out of sight activity book that are hidden pictures and objects. This is so much fun.
Okay, so the first person to answer this question will get this activity pack that we just have right here, Christmas for Children. Don't have a carol to sing? Why not use the Angels' First Christmas Eve song? The words are hidden here, and I just revealed them. So who has the answer? What was the Angels' first Christmas song? Gloria, we're going to give it to Mary and Shirley. So glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among those, I can't read my own thing here, sorry. Peace among those whom he is pleased. So there's the answer.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, and these glasses come in packs of 10.
Oh, packs of 10. Wonderful.
Okay,
Packs
so
of
they're
10.
they're $1.59 each.
Mhm.
Now, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf. How about Manger on the Mantle?
Oh,
This
I
is
know.
a wonderful new book from Creative Communications and Plum Publishing. Manger on the Mantle. You create the manger on the mantle, and there's little cards in there for different activities, different prayers. This is so awesome. Corinne, could you just read me one of those, please?
Yeah, so one of the cards here is, where's the strangest place you can put your manger? Jesus was born in the strangest place, a stable. Place the manger in a very surprising spot today. So
it moves around the house. It is
I love that.
That is
I
so
love it.
much fun. It really
Yes.
is. I really like that. I really like that. It's the manger on the mantle. It's a great little gift to give away, especially to your families out there that maybe can't afford an Elf on the Shelf or something like that. This is a great way for the manger and the mantle.
Or maybe just start a new tradition within your family.
Or this is, how about, I love this one. Our very first manger. Is that our next book?
A manger
Sorry, I just
scene?
lost it.
Yep, the manger scene.
Our manger scene, our very first manger scene is an awesome, wonderful cutout.
Yes.
That pops right out and you create your manger scene right there. It's so awesome. This is a great price, ladies and gentlemen.
These are great activities to do with, if you want an intergenerational thing, grandparents, or older adults and the younger ones can do together. And then you have something to take home with you. And it's a little keepsake for the whole season. Again, I just love these kinds of things for class gifts.
Yep.
Yes.
We have one more to talk about, and then we have to make one big announcement, ladies and gentlemen. These are handouts, these wonderful handouts. They are for the Advent season, these wonderful little prayer cards, handouts that could be customized to your parish, if you want to give out 58 of each one of them, you're able to mix and match and all that. These wonderful handouts. It's code PCBY, and there's 8 different ones.
Yep. So there's a Spanish one that matches the English one. So
Yes.
the ones on the left, the codes are English. The codes on the right are Spanish.
Yes.
So
These wonderful. Now, Corinne, could you show the back too?
Mhm.
Now on the back is a nice little prayer for Advent.
Mhm.
And I love it.
Nice. I love the different selections that they have.
Yeah, and you can mix and match for your
Mhm.
parish. Maybe you have each one is a different one each week. You could do that. It is so awesome. These wonderful prayer cards. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to order anything, please, we're going to ask Bob and Ginny, please put my name, David Barossi, in the chat. Bob and Ginny, if you could do that right now, put Dave Barossi, my phone number, 315-794-4928, or you can use my 800 number. My email, dbarossi@flum.com. Jen Miller. Please, Jen, want to say your phone number?
It's 855-295-9055 or jen.miller@flom.com.
And if you need any products, please email us. Don't call customer service.
No,
Because you might have to wait a little while because they are swamped
they are
with calls.
busy time of year.
Please call us. We will help you. Also, we want to say happy birthday to Corinne. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
birthday,
Corinne.
Corinne.
Happy birthday to you. Corinne,
Thank
thank
you.
you for joining us. This
Thank
has been
you.
so much fun to do. Ladies and gentlemen, look for our next big road trip with Jen and Dave. We have a big surprise. We might be having a big celebrity join us. I can't tell you who it is, but it's a wonderful celebrity that's going to
Outside
help
of the
us
company, yeah.
outside the company. Can't tell you anymore,
Mm.
but look for that announcement. It's coming out in the next 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the road trip with Jen and Dave. My name is Dave Barossi. My wonderful co-host is Jen Miller and Corinne.
Do you want to say, Corinne?
Did you want
I
to say
do. I have one more thing I want to say.
Go ahead.
When this is done, there is I'm not kidding. This is the quickest survey there is. If you could help us out, it's just 6 questions. Was the Extravaganza preview event helpful? I have attended a road trip before. I order Advent resources for my parish every year or my first time. And then tell us what would be helpful for you in the future. It is super quick. This can't even take a minute to submit. So please provide us feedback. We want to know what future events you would be interested in. And if you are interested in a repeat performance of this Advent Extravaganza at a different time for people that might be more convenient for them, we are happy to do that later in October. So let us know in the survey. Tell us what time and when would be a good time to have it.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.